Welcome to the ModSanta Seller Setup Guide. In this tutorial, we walk through one part of the seller dashboard to help new sellers understand how the platform works and how to configure their store. This video focuses on the physical items section inside the stock area. The steps shown here demonstrate how the system works. When setting up your own store, simply enter the details and configuration that match your business. This page is used to manage physical inventory listings inside the platform. Here, sellers can create and manage the stock records that customers will purchase from the storefront. These listings are connected to products that already exist in the marketplace catalog. The catalog product acts as the base product record, while the inventory entry created here becomes the seller's actual storefront listing. The physical items page contains several listing views, including active listings, inactive listings, and out of stock. These tabs help organize inventory based on availability and listing status. Below the tabs is a table where inventory records appear. The table displays information such as product image, SKU, title, condition, price, quantity, and listing options. At the top of the page, there are also tools for exporting records, updating inventory through CSV files, importing inventory records, and adding new stock manually. When no listings have been created yet, the table remains empty until the first product is added to inventory. To create a listing, the process begins with searching for a product from the marketplace catalog. The search area allows products to be located using identifiers such as GTIN, product name, or model number. This search step connects the seller's inventory listing to the existing catalog product. If a product cannot be found during this search, it may not yet exist in the marketplace catalog. In that case, the product would first need to be created in the Catalog Arrow Products section before it can be added into stock. When the product is found, a product summary appears on screen. This section displays the product image, title, product type, GTIN reference, model number, and manufacturer information. Two inventory options may appear. The first option is Add to Inventory with Variant. The second option is Add to Inventory. If the product supports variants, the variant option becomes available so that a specific variation of the product can be selected before creating the listing. In this walkthrough, the variant-based flow is shown first. A variant selection window appears, showing the available attribute for the product. In this case, the attribute shown is freshness. The available values include fresh, frozen, and chilled. Attributes like these help organize products that have different variations, while still belonging to the same catalog item. The selected value represents the specific version of the product being added to stock. Once the variant is selected, the process continues into the inventory listing form. The inventory form is now displayed, with the selected product information visible at the top of the page. This page is used to define the complete storefront listing. It includes sections for listing details, inventory rules, attributes, shipping configuration, product images, key features, cross-selling items, reporting information, and search engine settings. Together, these sections define how the product appears and behaves in the marketplace. When setting up their own store, sellers should use the values that match their own inventory item, fulfillment setup, and selling structure. The first section includes the core listing details. The title field defines how the listing appears to buyers in the storefront. The title should clearly describe the product, so buyers can quickly understand what is being offered. The warehouse field defines the location from which the item will be shipped. The supplier field connects the listing to the supplier profile used for sourcing and reporting. The available from field defines when the listing becomes available for sale. The status field controls whether the listing is active inside the platform. The minimum order quantity defines the smallest number of units a customer can purchase. The shipping section defines how the item will be fulfilled. This includes selecting the warehouse from which the item will be shipped. The shipping weight field defines the weight of the item for shipping calculations. According to the platform documentation, if weight-based shipping rates are used, the shipping weight is required so that delivery costs can be calculated correctly. The section also includes the option to define whether the item qualifies for free shipping. Sellers should use shipping details that match their own fulfillment and delivery setup. The condition note field allows additional context to be provided about the item when necessary. The description field is used to provide detailed information about the product. According to the platform documentation, the description should explain the product clearly and provide the information buyers care about before making a purchase decision. Sellers should enter the listing details that match their own product and selling setup. The next section shown in the workflow is the inventory rules area. This section defines how the listing behaves when customers purchase the product. This includes the stock quantity, which defines how many units are available. The price field defines the standard selling price of the product. The offer price field allows promotional pricing to be applied. Offer start and end dates can also be defined to control when promotional pricing becomes active. These settings help manage stock availability and pricing for the listing. Sellers should use the values that match their own inventory levels and pricing structure. The attribute freshness is already visible with the selected value because the variant selection was completed earlier. Attributes depend on the category assigned to the product in the catalog. They help buyers understand specific characteristics of the item. Sellers should use the attribute values that match their own inventory item. The SKU field is used as the seller's internal stock reference. The condition field defines the condition of the item. The price field defines the standard selling price of the product. The offer price field allows promotional pricing to be applied. These settings help manage stock availability and pricing for the listing. Sellers should use the values that match their own inventory levels and pricing structure. The Key Features section allows a short list of product highlights to be added. These features appear near the top of the product detail page. This section helps buyers quickly understand the most important characteristics of the product. Only the most relevant product highlights should be included. Sellers should use this section to summarize the details that matter most to buyers. The cross-selling section allows related items to be connected to the listing. According to the documentation, these linked items can appear as frequently bought together suggestions on the product page. This helps buyers discover related products that may complement the item being viewed. Sellers should link only products that are genuinely relevant to the listing. The SEO section contains fields such as slug, tags, meta title, and meta description. The slug is a search-friendly URL that appears in the browser when visitors view the product page. These fields help improve product visibility in search engines and marketplace searches. Sellers should use search-friendly details that match their own listing structure and product information. To demonstrate another inventory method, a second product is added. In this part of the walkthrough, the standard Add to Inventory flow is shown. This method opens the same inventory listing form, without the earlier variant selection step. The listing details are then completed using the same overall structure. This includes the title, SKU, description, pricing, stock quantity, shipping information, images, product features, cross-selling, reporting, and SEO details. The process remains consistent even when the product type changes. When setting up their own store, sellers should use the product information, pricing, stock values, and fulfillment details that match their own inventory item. Once the listing information is completed, the inventory entry is saved. After saving, the product appears in the physical items inventory table. From this page, sellers can search their listings, review stock levels, update pricing, or manage product availability. These inventory records represent the seller's actual products available for purchase in the storefront. The inventory entries created here are connected to catalog products, but contain the seller's individual listing information. This means the catalog product provides the base product details, while the inventory listing defines the seller's stock quantity, pricing, shipping configuration, and listing presentation. This structure allows multiple sellers to offer the same catalog product while maintaining their own inventory listings. Because of that relationship, accurate inventory setup helps support better storefront presentation and better stock management inside the platform. That completes the walkthrough for this section of the seller dashboard. This tutorial demonstrated how physical products can be added to inventory using both the variant-based listing method and the standard inventory method. Once configured, these settings help ensure the store operates correctly. Continue to the next tutorial to complete the remaining setup steps for your store.